Hi gang, welcome back to the Ornery Latina. Boy, I am so fucking glad I'm off from work tonight. You have no idea. I was just making a video and the phone rang and it was one of my coworkers who arrived an hour and a half late to tell me that he was going to clock in at 5 o'clock even though it's 6:30. Anyway, I'm glad I'm not the manager because right now I just had a glass of little bit of wine, not even a whole glass, just a few sips, and I'm thinking I don't really give a fuck what you do as long as I don't have to go back to that fucking place. But anyway, I want to tell you all about my Christmas holiday, okay? I had my kids come, and this is a reason why they grow up and move on and have their own life, is because we would go out of our fucking mind with adult kids. I mean, they're wonderful as children, sort of, but once they leave the nest, or once you leave the nest, sometimes you just leave the nest. I mean, like in my case, I just left the nest because I knew they would never leave the nest. So we're gonna let the ex deal with that. But the ex came with all the kids to bless me with their presents, and it was wild. So we filled the stockings and we put presents under the tree, and we filled the liquor cabinet, or at least Bill filled the liquor cabinet, and it was just like I don't know, Bill. What would you say it was like?
Controlled chaos.
No, it was like what was that? Those frat parties that
uncontrolled chaos.
Yeah, it was out of control. Anyway, my boss decided that in the midst of the Christmas holiday that I would go from the night shift to the morning shift because we needed a morning opener. And for this health club, it opens at 5, but you have to be there like at 4:30 to get everything going. But you don't get paid for that. That's the one thing that big corporate loves to do, is they love to give you a whole bunch of things you have to do to get ready, but they don't give you time to get ready. So anyway, you get paid right at 5, but you have to open the doors right at 5, but you have to do a lot of stuff before you open the doors. So needless to say, we got through the holidays, and I think we were down a bottle of whiskey. Jim Beam, yeah, that Jim, our good friend, disappeared, and a few other bottles of liquor. I can't believe, they polished all that stuff off. But anyway, I bought this wonderful wine cabinet for Christmas. Well, I think you can kind of zoom in on that right there. It's sitting empty. I have to say, it wasn't my kids that were drinking that. It was moi, and the chocolate that went along with the wine, and this little belly that, of stress fat that I got from this whole ordeal. It wasn't just the kids. It was this sporadic Christmas vacation that everybody had to take that was working there longer than me, and this left me holding the bag. It was lovely, So anyway, had to cover all these shifts, had to deal with all this bullshit. And my boss, ends up breaking her wrist a week before Christmas and can't do anything. She's a complete gimp. Anyway, so Dee picks up the slack for all that stuff. But anyway, I'm exhausted, and the New Year's coming, and I am bound and determined to get my life back on track. So I go and I get this little coffee mug. It's a Stanley coffee mug since 1913. There you go, Stanley. And I didn't screw the lid on right, so all this shit just spilt everywhere today. I had coffee everywhere. Well, this little coffee mug comes with a whole bunch of instructions, and it comes with pages, and Bill's asking me, Dee, what the hell did you buy that came with all these instructions? And I mean, it has all these like different languages. I think 14 different languages. Is it that many, Will? So anyway, how to use this fucking coffee mug. So because we're such a global country, it has every fucking language but English. I don't even see it in the English language here. So here I am in America buying this coffee mug made in, I don't know, God knows where, but it has an American name like Stanley, and so it tells me how to use it, but obviously it doesn't tell me it in English. So anyway, I got that for myself with some money I got from my dad. And then another thing I got from Christmas, my ex deboned the whole turkey, the organic turkey, and I got this wishbone, but I'm waiting for the wishbone to dry out so that I can make a wish. I'm trying to figure out what angle is the strongest so my wish will come true, because I'm going to wish for a whole lot of fucking money. The last few times on my birthdays, I wished for the money, it didn't come. I wished for the money, it didn't come. And I even got a money frog, and the money didn't come. So I really don't know what the fuck the problem is, but the universe is not feeling me right now. So I'm not to whine about it, but you know, I am. I'm whining about it because, you know, I don't like my job right now. I'm glad I have it, but I have to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. It makes me very cranky, and then I don't get to leave. I mean, like, you know, half a day later, 9 or 10 hours later, my boss ends up taking off on a trip, you know, that I didn't even know about it until the day, you know, she planned it, and like the day that she asked me to stay extra hours, the day before she left. Anyway, long story short, I feel like I'm her, you know, except I don't get her management salary, but it's okay. I mean, I wouldn't want her management salary or her job for any of the amount of money in the world, because that would be hell on earth. And I can see how stress kind of can kill you, because obviously I'm sitting on that chair not able to move all day long, and I can feel the pounds just adding to my stomach. So it's really, this is the year to break out and kind of do my own thing. And it's just going to be a really positive year, because it's a good ass kicking to do something you don't want to do, to make you realize that you got to do something that you really want to do, and to do that you have to discipline yourself. So that's really important. But anyway, we'll get your hand off that camera. I'm not done yet. Anyway, coffee mug, the instructions, the wishbone that I'm gonna wish for like $1 million, but you know, like maybe a couple million, you know, why not? How about $1 trillion, right? You know, if you're gonna wish for something, wish big. And I want to be the boss. I make a great boss, and I don't get paid for it, and it would be really nice to get paid for it for once. You know, I could be a great boss. Love to tell people what to do and where to go.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do. But anyway, you know, the 2016 is almost gone and over with. You guys, I want to wish you a very happy New Year. I'm too exhausted to celebrate it, even though I look wonderful. Don't I look wonderful? Yeah, I look very well rested, but I'm not. But it's just fat. That's all it is. It's just fat on my face accumulating that makes me look vibrant and youthful. But you know, if you were to zoom down to my belly, it's not a pretty sight. Anyway, I feel like the fucking Pillsbury Dough girl. I made fun of Chris Christie, and I'm starting to join him in that like puffiness, you know. But anyway, I can feel my jeans getting too tight, and I don't like it. So anyway, but my next year is coming, and I have some fitness goals, and I'm going to make some cutbacks, and I'm going to get where I need to get. So it's all good. You guys have a happy New Year, and make sure that you keep your focus and stay true to yourself, and follow your dreams, and stick to those plans, and achieve those goals. Okay, good night, everyone.